Hello everyone, Dominic here. Long time no see. I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I've been so busy working on a couple of big stories and getting towards the end of one of those stories, which I hope to publish in the next couple of weeks. It's the biggest article I've ever worked on in my 14-year journalism career, so I'm bigging it up quite a bit. I won't say what it is just yet, just in case there are a few other delays and bits and pieces, but that's coming soon, so apologies for the lack of videos. I hope to find someone in the future that can do these videos on a more regular basis, talk through stories and articles that I'm uploading to the site and bring them to life with a better voice than my monotone one. Anyway, on to today's news. Guild Esports, the UK-based esports organisation backed by David Beckham himself, of course, have announced their academy. They've been talking this up for a little while now. Last month they said it was going to be, I think, the biggest thing to happen that could happen to UK esports. They finally launched it today, and I've had a good look at it. They gave a press demonstration and sort of video which I've looked at. Really got to know the platform, and so I want to run through the article I've written based on the press release they sent and this demo that they gave to members of the press and share my views. So let's jump into it, because there's several sort of areas or facets to this academy. It's I don't want to say complicated, but yeah, there's various layers. So let's go through it. Let's go through my article with you here. So there we go. It's officially launched. There's full details in this article on the Esports News UK website, including online training programs and parents centre, physical UK coaching locations. That piqued my curiosity, and I had to put that in the headline, how much it costs and more. So they've announced their academy, and the first things first, anyone can join this. Okay, this is open to players of any ability, aged 11 and above, anywhere in the world. And it says provide them with support, challenges and resources designed to nurture their learning and life skills as well as their gaming abilities. And it's been modelled on the English Premier League's player development systems in football clubs, and hopes to promote well-being of players, help parents and so on. So how does it work? Well, first up, how much does it cost? Guild are saying the first month is free, 30 days, and after that it's $4.99 a month. However, Guild says academy tournaments will be free to enter. I think, having gone through all this, and I'll be interested to hear what you think as well, having learnt all about this academy, I think £5 a month is pretty fair. That's what, £60 a year? I think, depending on who you are as a person, I think, you know, a lot of kids, a lot of youngsters that are serious about making it in esports or are very high elo players at a young age and have that potential to go pro, I think that's fair. I think, having seen this initially, if you'd have told me, Dom, Guild want to charge a monthly fee, I'd have been like, not sure. But having learnt all about their academy, I'm being swayed more towards this. So what will it consist of then? So first up, there's online elements, training programs. I've seen a demo of this. People, you know, players can log in, check out the platform. They can go through, answer questions. So there'll be quizzes, read articles, look at videos, and this will be specifically in each game as well. So starting out with Fortnite and Rocket League training first. Those are going to be the first two games. Guild, of course, field players and teams in those two games, and then they're going to follow on with other esports, including FIFA and Valorant, in the next 6 months. So there's those online training programs, and then the academy is built for 3 levels of play in each player: beginners, intermediate, and advanced. I think it is. There we go. Yeah, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, with members able to get personalised weekly schedules with lessons, drills, and match play. So for beginners and intermediates, Guild will offer one-on-one coaching and advice. Players are able to record gameplay and moments they've made, and then these will be reviewed by more experienced players, and coaches will give the feedback and advice back to the players to try and help them improve. And then the best players at the academy, Guild will try to recruit into their actual teams. So, it's kind of a win-win for Guild. They're offering this platform to anyone. People who are no good at games like me can join and just help develop. I kind of like that. There are coaching platforms and things out there, right? There are already platforms out there, and it tends to be very much high elo players giving coaching to players. Sometimes I feel like that coaching in general, some coaches are very, very good, of course. I find it can be quite difficult for new players or so on to listen to them, and for those coaches to relay themselves in a really easy to understand way. So maybe this will change this kind of platform. So yeah, Guild says there's a path to pro there, and they'll also invite players into boot camps to take part in LAN tournaments as well. We've covered off the quizzes and the online tournaments. This I found interesting. Guild is going to team up with local partners to run activities in major towns and cities in the UK for local communities to receive Guild Academy coaching within physical locations. Those are to be announced, to be revealed at a later date. And Guild says the priority is to put the person first and the player second. Elsewhere, they're going to teach people non-esports skills as well. So life skills and so on. I think social media training, that kind of thing. Where have I got it here? Here we go. There's going to be a holistic curriculum covering psychology, nutrition, gamecraft, physical and social skills, where the focus will be on building good habits through better work-life balance and more. And Guild says it's got its own health and performance squad consisting of leading practitioners across a range of disciplines. So that sounds interesting. And there's also going to be this parents centre as well, aiming to give parents advice on esports careers, social media guidance, just general esports knowledge to help them go on that journey with their kids, which I think is positive. British esports and other institutions have been doing that kind of thing, but I think making this an academy that it seems to be quite player focused is interesting. I think there's a good reason for them to put that link in. They've said they've teamed up with Super Awesome, a parental consent provider, to create a safe online esports space for children. So there's going to be policies in place, they say, to ensure a safe and friendly environment, and all players aged 8 to 15 will require parental approval to join the online academy. So that's I'll have to ask Guild about this, because they've said you have to be 11 and above to join this academy, and they're saying 8 to 15s. Maybe the 8 to 15 means that the technology that Super Awesome provides. I have to check with that. And parents will be able to tweak settings to suit them and their children and access a resource centre. So David Beckham has spoken about this. He says he knows the importance of getting the right support and guidance in the early stages of sports career. If I hadn't had the structure of a training academy when growing up, my career could have been very different. The Guild Academy team have worked incredibly hard to give the next generation of professional gamers core skills with guidance from some of the best in the industry. This will help set young gamers on the right road to reach their goals and achieve their ambitions in esports. Learning about the Parent Centre has been really interesting to me personally. I remember how involved my own parents were when I got an academy place, in football obviously. As a parent, I understand how hard it is for parents to keep up with their kids. So this platform will allow them to understand what their children are doing and support them like only a parent can. Esports is now more than just a hobby for your children, and with the launch of the Guild Academy, it can be an exciting professional future as well. Guild have said they're one of their partners, Subway. They're going to work together to develop a program for the academy which will provide opportunities and education to the membership, ranging from career opportunities to health and well-being, apparently leaning on Subway's values of empowering people to make better choices. I didn't know that was Subway's values. I thought their values would have been making sandwiches to fill the bellies of hungry people, but I'm sure they have values and things. I haven't looked into the details of Subway. I'm going to trust Guild on that. Carlton Curtis, Executive Chairman at Guild, has said, "We're the first pro esports organisation and brand to develop an equal amount of attention to developing the huge portion of the pyramid below the elite level. The Guild Academy represents our vision for the future. The Academy will contain the most comprehensive training platform in esports, with individualised support and tailored training programmes provided to develop the esports stars of tomorrow. Ingrained in all aspects of the Academy will be our culture of excellence, and our priority is nurturing aspiring gamers to develop in all areas of their life. We're thrilled to launch and help push the industry forward." So I think for me, I've spoken briefly in the past about academies. I did a video a couple of weeks ago. You might be thinking, why are you doing this again? I'm talking about Guild's Academy. Well, I think the fact that they're launching it now and have revealed a lot more details, including UK physical locations, I think that's great. It's interesting. It's clear they've put a lot of hard work into this, and they've thrown a lot of money at good esports talent, both players, coaches and content creators over the past year or so. And they're onwards and upwards. I think this is a positive thing, this academy. Anything that can help educate parents as well is welcome. We need more of that in esports, I think, in general. Be keen to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this academy? Do you think other top orgs will follow suit? Or do you think, are Guild doing a bit too much? Do you think people are going to pay £5 a month for this? I'll be interested to see any sort of numbers that they might reveal in the future, how many people are taking part, what kind of talent emerges. Are we going to see players go from the academy level to the pro teams at Guild? I think that will be, sorry, my phone just went off there. I think that will be interesting to find out. So that's it. Guild Academy's launched. What do you think? Let me know. I hope I don't leave such a big break in between videos next time. Thank you as always for watching, everyone, and I will catch you soon.